forward to your cards and letters. Please, I need the cards. I need, every once in a while, even I need a little love. But in those 25 years, I've never once had a pro organization listen to anything I've ever requested, thought about, said, demanded. Never. However, I think after 25 years, the worm is turning. I wrote a column on Monday saying the Mariners should bring up Vladimir Valentin and Jeff Clement, and guess what? They did. I wrote that they should release Brad Wilkerson. Guess what? They did. So I'm starting to feel a little muscle in this town. But seriously, I mean, they had to make those moves. But they have to go further, and I think that's part of what was frustrating about these moves the other day. Great to see Vladimir Valentin in right field hitting a 3-run homer on his first game. Great to see Jeff Clement get a hit his first at bat. Great to see him in the lineup Thursday and Friday and put Jojim on the bench. Jojim is on a 3-for-23 slump. He just looks like he's a basket case out there, which brings me to another point. Why in the world did they sign him to a 3-year, $24 million extension? I mean, I think I know the reason. It's the bad trade-off for having ownership, in Nintendo ownership on the other side of the Pacific. They can demand moves like this. I think it was the wrong thing to do. The catching job should belong to Jeff Clement. How does he pronounce his name? It belongs to him, I think, from here on out. And I think he'll earn it with his bat, and he'll learn to be a better catcher. But another thing where they really messed up is why in the world did they keep Miguel Cairo? Miguel Cairo has 5 more at-bats this year than me, than you, and you. I mean, plus he's a redundancy. He's Willie Bloomquist Jr. We meaning the Mariners, don't need 2 guys like him on the bench. The guy they need is Greg Norton, who they released. Greg Norton has some pop to his bat. He can play the outfield. He's a great pinch hitter. He's the kind of guy you want on the bench, not Miguel Cairo, not a guy who can pinch run. That's not what they need now. They need muscle and they need base hits. And it's that part of the equation was really frustrating the other day. They should have kept Norton. They should have gotten rid of Cairo. I've got a couple of other suggestions, which I'm sure Mr. Babasi and manager John McCarran are listening to. I think they should move Richie Sexson into the cleanup spot. Move him out of the 7th, put him in the cleanup spot, and just let him either sink or swim. But show him some confidence. Give him 20 games in that spot. If he doesn't do it, then maybe it's time to think about moving him. And if Jeff Clement isn't the catcher that they'd hoped, they could move him to first base. Jeff Clement should play every day somewhere. Designated hitter, right field, first base, catcher, I don't care. He can pitch it as far as I'm concerned. They need his bat in the lineup. There's a bunch of other stuff they could do. I think Jeremy Reed should be brought up. You can release Cairo, bring Jeremy Reed up, who's sitting 375. He's another bat off the bench. 25 years, someone finally listened. Now continue to listen, please. Thanks.